Now, since YouTube has decided to go full 1984 with their attempts to delete any chance at recognition for any channel that isn't a leftist media shill like Shank Uger, or Chunk Uger, however you want to call him, chunky motherfucker, who was seen happily conversing with YouTube's CEO, it's high time we get the word out on anyone looking to make money on YouTube. Patreon and any other site like it are your only fucking option. I'm going to share this video to several people and pretty much just, show myself as much as I fucking can, even if it fucking annoys them. Because this has to be said, YouTube is trying to be Big Brother now. They are trying to be an elitist establishment that intends on silencing the voices of people who actually are smart enough not to be brainwashed and can enlighten people. An example of this were the many videos by Mark Dice that were censored by YouTube. Mark Dice, you ever heard of him? He's a right-wing YouTube channel that talks about the news, media, all that. He's a pretty good channel, but YouTube just doesn't like him. Why? Because he's right-wing, I'm pretty sure of it. By this point, yeah, fuck yeah. Especially by the amount of times that they've had to restore his videos because their reputation was crashing like crazy, so they had to be like, oh shit, we can't fucking censor right-wing speakers just because they're right-wing? Oh fuck, oh, okay. But then they keep doing it again and again and again. Because, you know what? They don't give a shit. If you think Sargon is a smart fellow, well, fuck off. YouTube wants him dead and Google is God, right? How about Wild Smile? Him too. Fuck him. How about even someone like Markiplier? If he plays a game that can even be at all construed as racist by a retarded man-baby, it's probably high time his channel died. But you get my point. Considering that YouTube is the only site besides a small handful of others, less successful sites that do monetization, it's high time you started using nothing but Patreon. For those complaining about monetization being bad, well, it's not your fault. It's not AdBlock's fault. And it's not because people don't click on ads or watch them. It's because of YouTube. YouTube has admitted to manipulating the algorithm to keep things that are actually really interesting from being seen by its users. I bet you probably haven't actually subscribed to anyone new recently in like forever, and recently mostly relied on channels you've already subscribed to. Or you had to sub to channels by hearing about them through your social circles. Blame YouTube. It's time they got no ad revenue. I mean, no ad revenue. It's time you solely went with Patreon and other such sites. You can no longer make money on ads because 1984 is here, and you're fucking going down with them if you keep sitting there letting them jerk off in front of your face, being their willing cuck slave. If you want to make a living on videos, use Patreon and other stuff, and stop being afraid of self-promoting. Long gone are the days where you can just sit back and think, meh, eventually my loyal followers will find me. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. No one knows you exist. There's no magic in YouTube that lets you just get known. You have to be the first one to support yourself. Otherwise, why should other people support you? So self-promote everywhere. Don't let people tell you that self-promotion is a bad thing, and that you're some kind of immoral, self-righteous cunt. They're probably just gunning for a job at working for Big Brother with that fake-ass mental gymnastics brainwashing Reddit-level bullshit. Get your ass in gear and self-promote your channel. Ask for promotions, shout out other channels all the time, and collab with people regardless of whether you like their content or not. Play games with them. Appear in their videos, and don't be afraid to expect something in return, because YouTube is actively trying to keep you from being helped. They're not trying to help you at all. You're innocent, they're not. Unless you're like really that bad. If you're filming like you killing your dog on video or something, then yeah, you probably shouldn't have a YouTube channel. But I mean, seriously, just do all that shit. I mean, look at me. I'll do it. If a fucking loser like me can do it, then so can you. If you can't do all those fucking things I listed, well, you're probably more of a fucking loser than me. So to start off this change, here's a fucking channel or two for you to subscribe to. Links will be in the description, and don't forget about my Discord link. I have a Discord, so join it. If YouTube refuses to let you have comments on your videos or likes, get your adoration from Discord servers and all that shit. Welcome to 1984, where we're never going to be leaving until you do this kind of stuff. Also, if a loser like me can make a Patreon, which I have one, nobody's donated to it, but so what? Then so can you. You can make one. I mean, I barely have, under 400 subscribers, I'm barely, underneath that mark. You don't need some special credential, like you don't need a fucking card that says, I have the right to have a Patreon. So just do it. Better now than never, better now than later, because it doesn't fucking matter. YouTube does not want you to use ad revenue, so why not just do it now so that you already have it out of the way? Okay? I mean, sure, Patreon has its own problems. They do kind of censor a bit, but not as much as YouTube, at least from what we're seeing, you know? So, please, just do it now. Don't fucking hold it off and be like, oh, I want to wait till I have a bigger following. Waiting is exactly why you fucked up to begin with. It's why YouTube is fucking you over. You waited until they fucked you over.
Oh, hell no! It got me feeling good.